Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of That Company Spotlight Sessions, where we showcase amazing folks doing amazing things for agencies and more. I'm Michael Knorr, your host. On today's episode, we have Shaun Clark, co-founder of HighLevel, or Go HighLevel. So welcome to the show, Shaun.
Hey, thanks for having me. It's great to be here.
Absolutely. So let's just jump right in. You and I are having a great conversation right before this. We're talking about trends, we're talking about AI, all sorts of cool stuff. But for today, let's jump in and tell us about your company, what you do. How do you help agencies achieve their best?
Yeah, absolutely. So HighLevel is kind of the one-stop shop platform for digital agencies. We work with over 10,000 now. And the idea here is simple. So we kind of got started out in the agency space. We have an agency owner as one of our co-founders, and we realized that agencies generally are buying and stitching together 6 or 7 different apps. They're using Zapier. They're trying to make all this stuff work for their clients. And we thought, what if we could take all the same functionality that you're getting from 6 or 7 different apps, put them in one spot, and then allow you to centralize all of the stuff that you're doing. And that's really kind of the journey that got us started. And then, fast forward to today, and we have all of those apps glued together in one platform that really just makes it simple and easy for agencies to scale.
Awesome. And I know on the site, it actually lists, hey, look, this app, how much you would pay for that app, and this is the replacement, and it's not this nice low fee. What are some of the apps that it replaced, if you want to just give
Oh gosh, yeah, absolutely. So we sort of think about it as capture, nurture, close. Everything you need to capture, everything to nurture, everything you need to close. And so these are things like your email marketing, SMS, your websites, landing page builders, CRM, booking widgets like Calendly and Schedule Once and that kind of thing, workflow automations, and chat widgets, and goodness, there's a ton of stuff, any kind of reporting apps that you might be running. So like ads reporting, attribution reporting. We have all kinds of automation. The big part of the app is really about trying to automate and help convert leads into customers. So there's just a tremendous amount. And I have to say it changes, and we add to it near weekly. So but basically, if you're a marketing agency, it's simple. We replace at least enough of what it is that you do, probably for less than you pay today, that every agency should come check it out.
Absolutely. And so, and I've looked at it myself. One of the things, whenever I see all-in-one, I go, okay, well, where's it going to be lacking? Where's it going to be lacking in, functionality? Is it not as good as something else? All that. But I can tell you that since we operate with 500 plus agencies, and a lot of them actually use HighLevel, that doesn't seem to be the case. Like, you guys have really covered each area.
Yeah, well, I don't think you're wrong though. But I'll tell you why I think we were able to be different. So I think most people say all in one and for everyone is the thing that they leave off in the sentence, but that's really what they're saying. We're saying it's all in one, but just for digital agencies. So we don't care about dentists and doctors and plumbers and lawyers, right? That's not our deal. We only sell to digital agencies. So that's the other big thing, is like, we're not a platform for everyone. We're a platform for digital agencies. And so every time we take on a feature, instead of saying, well, what is every conceivable possible thing that anyone everywhere would want for this feature, we say, no. What do digital agencies want in this feature? And so we're able to focus on, we call it kind of like the 20-80 rule. It's like 20% of the features do about 80% of the lift. So we really focus on that 20% to get out kind of that MVP, and then we just kind of build up from there. So as a result, we just have a lot fewer use cases to cover, and I think it allows us to do a better job.
Awesome. And so how long have you been operating the company now?
Gosh, about 3.5 years now.
3.5 years.
It's a fairly young company.
And 3.5 years, how many agencies are you servicing now?
10,000 agencies, and through those agencies, because again, we don't sell direct, 283,000 small businesses. So it's a very big platform at this point.
Wow. That's awesome, man. Congratulations. And in 3.5 years.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Well, we have we have an amazing community. I'd say that's our biggest strength by a long shot. And, the digital agency community is phenomenal because they have this mission of helping small businesses, which is really our mission. And so I think coming together with like-minded people, we've just been able to grow a lot faster because we're able to give them the tools that they need to actually go out and do their job. And then they love the fact that they can finally work with somebody who cares about them versus caring about everyone else at the same time.
Absolutely. And so I think I understand how you've been able to reach 10,000 agencies and do business with 10,000 agencies. And it's a lot of referral type.
All word of mouth. So we really wouldn't, we have an affiliate program that we've used very successfully But I think I always try to not use the word affiliate program, because I think every affiliate program I've seen is kind of this weird, scummy world of, of fly by night kind of people. We really think of it as, hey, listen, if you know a friend or a colleague who also runs an agency, would you, if you'd be willing to recommend them, we'll give you an affiliate commission kind of thing. So it's really a referral program, and it's all been the vast majority of our customers it's just like that. It's one person telling like 3 other agencies they know, and then those people telling 3 other and 3 other and 3 other, and just using the power of compounding.
That's awesome. And that's what I kind of teach the agencies we work with all the time is find people that influence a couple of people, and that's how you can grow your business. And it's a whole lot better. I mean, we as agencies, we do pay-per-click and SEO and social media marketing and all these different things for businesses, but still one of the most powerful things is word of mouth.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
And that's what you've done, right? SEO is not how you've grown the business, right? Pay-per-click's not how you've grown. Social isn't how you've grown. It's word of mouth. It's that.
No, and in software especially, I mean, we're a bootstrapped company and profitable, which are 2 things that most software companies can't say. And if you try to go out and run ads in the software business, you're oftentimes just going to run up against people who have hundreds of millions of dollars of somebody else's money to spend. And so as a result, they tend to run ads that are unprofitable by a very wide margin. So it makes it super hard for people like ourselves to grow. But at the same time, I think the bonus prize was, instead of being able to go out and run ads to grow, we actually had to focus on building a great product that our customers love.
Awesome. So I want to talk about a specific feature inside that I thought was really cool. And that is when you create like a whole campaign, you can take a snapshot of it, right? And then replicate it out to another customer. You want to talk about that real quick?
Yeah. How about we actually just share it real quick?
Let's do it.
Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So this is HighLevel for those of you who haven't seen this, but again, agency only, super important. So just to give you a quick kind of where are we at here. So we're in the back end. This is the agency view. The agency in this case is Law Hustle. And so you can see here that they have all these different clients. Well, as they add on more clients, it's a pain in the neck to go in every time and build out the landing pages, build out the websites, build out the follow-up sequences, et cetera, et cetera. So what would be cool is next time I go and I'm going to build out an account, what if I already have all of that information? Well, what we have there is what we call a snapshot. So it's literally the ability to take, they call it the Law Hustle Master Snapshot, has all of those assets already in there. So they go in, they're going to add a new account, and let's say it's going to be Bob's Law Firm. So what they're going to do is say, hey, I want to use my snapshot. And now when I continue and I say, hey, I'm going to go in and I'm going to add a law firm in my local area. Let's say it's the Brzezinski Law Firm. When I add this account, it's now going to take all that data and push it in. So that way, when we come into the actual account, once it's made, we have all of that information ready to go. So we don't have to come into marketing campaigns and rebuild all these amazing campaigns that you're seeing here. We can actually literally just have them ready to go and turn them on, and the client's up and running.
And that's the landing page, automatically replacing information. That's emails, text messages.
You name it. Yeah, absolutely. And we even take it a step farther, because a lot of times you'll have specific items, like, for example, let's take a look here. We call them custom values. So let's say, like right here, you've got the human rollover SOP. I don't know what that is. Looks like it's a Google Doc, right? Maybe you're going to have that in 40 different places across your accounts. So you're thinking, okay, I've added a new customer. Now I have to go and replace the Google Doc link 40 times. That's lame, right? So what you can do instead is use this custom value key all over the place. So then when you go to actually turn that new account live, you come in here and change it in one place, and it pushes out to those 40 automatically.
That's so cool. Saves a ton of time. I love it.
Absolutely. It's great. So I mean, just a quick look at HighLevel. Here's the dashboard, and I think what's really important to us is, if you're an agency who has ever experienced any kind of churn, the number one problem we find with agencies is they have a hard time showing their value. And what we think about that as is, it doesn't matter what you do as an agency. It could be SEO, it could be PPC, it could be websites, it could be all of the above. At the end of the day, the client doesn't hire you for any of that. They actually hire you because they want more customers, right? And so HighLevel was built to show right from the get-go, hey, listen, you have 599 opportunities. Those are not leads. Those are leads that came in, were put on a campaign and responded. So like hot leads. You've got a pipeline value of 1.82 million, or 1.18 million, excuse me. and you've closed 6%, which means that we've made you as an agency $74,000 this month, right? So it's really focusing the attention on the revenue being generated by the agency, not the activities that get to that revenue, because at the end of the day, this is what the client cares about. So we put that front and center.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Is there anything else inside the back end that you want to make sure that you get?
Oh my gosh. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. So, I mean, we've got, this is like the conversation screen, which I think is super cool. So this is where you can come in and your clients, and just so everyone can sort of understand how this works, the agency comes in and operates in here, and so does the client. And the agency can choose what the clients see and don't see. But this is the conversation screen where your clients can come in and you can very quickly two-way text, two-way email. You could make phone calls, all kinds of stuff. We have a full sales and opportunity tracking board. So this is like your pipe drive replacement. We have a workflow builder. So this is like your visual builder, where you can come in and create all kinds of sort of customer journey type stuff, like really, really, really deep, and a zillion different features, full email marketing, etc. Reputation management, calendaring and scheduling. Like I could go on for days. But then the most important part about this is it's all white label. And so what I mean by that is really simple. If you go to app.golawhustle.com, and this is how their customers see their login screen, this is their brand, their URL, right? Not the HighLevel branding. And if you go to the Apple App Store and you say, hey, I'm going to go, hey, Law Hustle, what app should I download? They're going to download the white label Law Hustle app, not the HighLevel app. So this is the most important thing. We don't sell to small business. We sell to agencies, and we mean it. And we white label the whole app so that not only can you present this as a unified platform with your agency, but you can also resell it and actually generate revenue off selling just the software alone, which is something you will not find anywhere else. So I think it is a very compelling offer for pretty much any agency out there. And we're already seeing tremendous results here. We have 2 agencies this year that will do over $3 million in revenue just off software alone. So there's a big opportunity for agencies to come in and actually start a software business in addition to the services that they're already providing.
Awesome. Perfect. All right. Thank you so much for giving us that back end view. So one of the questions I always like to ask, and we were at this high level thinking right before we jumped into this, but where do you see HighLevel going in 5 years? Like what are you? How big are you? What are you doing? What's that look like?
Yeah. So, I mean, it comes back to core beliefs. So, we got into this business to help small businesses. We think small businesses are really the cornerstone of the economy. And we realized, though, early on that the best small businesses work with agencies. And so we realized, okay, if you want to help the small business, what you really need to do is help the agency, because the true good small business owner is great at what they do. So the best dentist is the best dentist. They don't have time to be working on Google AdWords or SEO or PPC or whatever it is. They have to focus on being a dentist. So what do? They hire a great agency who could come in and help them do all those amazing marketing things that they need to do. So for us, it's like, look, how do we create more value to the agency? And so on our side, it's simple. We rolled out what we call the SaaS play, but the ability to resell the platform as a software offering, because we noticed a lot of agencies are coming in the door selling $3,000 a month retainer packages, which are very expensive to get the yes to. So if we can give you a $300 a month product that's totally software based, all of a sudden you're getting a lot more yeses, and then you're upselling, oftentimes the very next week back into the same retainer, because you've built trust and created value. And then if you're ever losing people on the back end on the services, you're keeping them on the software. So you're creating this beautiful recurring revenue stream. So on our side, it's simple. It's like, how do we get to 1 million businesses, 2 million businesses on the, by helping, 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 agencies create these really good recurring revenue models and powering all of their other features that they already have in their agency today.
Awesome. So and you do all this. Do you want to share what kind of price ranges that people are looking at when they go to integrate?
Oh yeah, I mean it's super simple. It's for one location, like we think about it as location. So as for one location agency, it's 97, and then for unlimited, it's 297. It's a very flat pricing model. So it's very easy to say yes to for agencies, just because we try to make it simple. And we've built a bootstrap profitable company, so we don't have any need or want to change our pricing, and we really just believe strongly that this is the right model to be kind of that back-end software technology platform for the agency to help them kind of to kind of mow down all of the competition, either on the service side and often these days on the software side. Because if you've been an agency for more than 5 minutes, you've run into a situation where a client will say, yeah, I got a sales call from some software company that does da 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 da, and I think I'm going to buy it, and I think I'm going to go with them instead of you. And you're going to say, well, how much is it? And they're going to say, well, it's like, it's $297 a month, or it's $497 a month. And you're like, gosh, how could I ever compete with that? Well, now we're weaponizing you with that same technology. And so now you can really come in and say, oh yeah, don't even worry about that. We have the same features. We can give it to you actually for $100 less a month, or whatever you need to do to win the business, keep the business, and then scale up into kind of what they really do need, which is your services. But you're able to kind of defeat anybody who comes in just on the software side.
Awesome. And so if an agency looks at this, watches the spotlight and goes, all right, yeah, I want to learn more. I want to get this integrated into my agency. Where do they reach out to you?
Yeah, it's just go highlevel.com. And then the other big thing I would recommend is go check out our YouTube channel, because Go High Level is a funnel for a reason. We're trying to get you on a free trial, and it works well, and I want everybody to sign up for it. But if you want to look at hours and hours and hours of great video content, not just on our software, but also on all kinds of marketers that we work with, definitely look at the YouTube channel. That's just High Level. We have 13,000 people in our Facebook group, but you can't get in unless you're a customer. But within that group are some of the largest marketers and marketing agencies on the planet, and some of the big names that you've all probably know. So you can see a lot of those people on the YouTube channel first for free. So that's a great place to start.
Awesome. Well, Shaun, thank you so much for being on the show. I appreciate it.
Yeah, awesome. It's great to be here. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
Bye for now.